Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Stephanie Nicole. If you like cleaning videos and cleaning motivation, or if you just want to watch somebody clean their own house, then this is the channel for you. Today I'm getting started upstairs in my master bedroom, and as you can see, it's an absolute wreck. So I'm just getting started with the bedding here. We're going to change it out and put on some fresh sheets, and I've got it in fast forward so that it's not boring for you, but you can see the transformation. Please feel free to like and subscribe, comment, and share. I'd love to have you join my cleaning family here on YouTube.
Nothing out there could ever stop me from chasing after the way you love me, keeping me up 2 cups of coffee. Baby, you make me feel so lovely. I keep on running, no, I shouldn't want it. I keep on falling right into your thought, I can't get you off my mind. So sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on your sweet.
Here over on my, I guess it's like a desk, I'm just picking up some clothes that my fiance bought for me, a cute little pink jumper suit, and I'm just getting that hung up and put away.
Everything I want is sugar like yes please, love is like candy. Sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes please, love is like candy. Oh, what a rush each time you get.
Over here, I'm just wiping down the bedside table and dresser. Well, it's a dresser that we use as a bedside table, and I just keep perfumes on it and a charging station for Apple products, and there's also that breathing machine that my fiance uses when he sleeps. So I'm just getting everything cleaned off and put back where it belongs.
Chasing after the way you love me, color my life up like confetti. Baby, you make me feel so lovely. I keep on running, no, I shouldn't want it.
Now moving on back to that desk, just getting everything wiped down. This is where I keep some jewelry boxes, some keepsake items, a lot of kind of like self-help books that my fiance has been reading, and we've got a little collection going. So far that's where we've been keeping them. And I also have a jewelry tree that my dad gave me a few years back, and I'm just gently cleaning off all the little branches and putting back all my little jewelry. These are jewelry items that are kind of day-to-day wear, not necessarily the most fancy or the most expensive, but just the ones that I find I reach for the most. So I like to keep them out and handy and displayed beautifully on this little tree that my dad gave me.
I keep on falling right into your thought, I can't get you off my mind. So sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes please, love is like candy. Sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes please, love is like candy. Yeah, I need it.
Now we're moving on. I'm doing some vacuuming with my Swiffer. I'm just keeping it real. I love to use my Swiffer on the upstairs portion of my house. 1, because I can keep it up here and it's handy, and 2, because my upstairs doesn't have any carpets, so I don't have to take it up and down the stairs or deal with any cords or anything, and it's just really handy. But as you can see, it gets pretty dirty and I have to change the pad pretty often, sometimes even between rooms. Do other girls with long hair have this problem? My hair is absolutely everywhere all the time, and the Swiffer does a good job of picking it up. So that's kind of nice to have handy just in the upstairs of my house. Now I'm moving on, and I'm in my stepdaughter's bedroom and just tidying up. She has candy still left over from Halloween. Some of it I'm throwing out, some of it I'm going to let her keep. And just getting that organized for her, getting things wiped down and put away nicely for her. For when she comes back next time, her room will be in good shape and she can just unpack and feel comfortable in here.
Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes please, love is like candy.
She has a lot of little craft things and little games in her room, and they were all kind of piled up in the floor near the window. So I just picked them up and got them neatly organized, put the boxes back together neatly and closed, and just put them on top of her shelf in her bedroom. She likes to keep her craft and art supplies up here and some extra blankets. So I figured if I just display them nicely and keep them organized, it'll be easier for her to find everything that she needs when she wants it.
Nothing out there could ever stop me from chasing after the way you love me, keeping me up 2 cups of coffee. Baby, you make me feel so lovely, so sweet. Yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Sweet. Yeah, I need it from you.
Now moving on, I'm just wiping down her little dresser and her TV in her room. It gets pretty dusty, and just want to make sure everything's nice and tidy for her. And I'm going over the remote controls too. She has these LED lights that are in there. So there's 2 remote controls for that, and then the one for the TV. And like I said, the Swiffer gets pretty yucky. So I'm just replacing the Swiffer pad and getting started on vacuuming up her room.
Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Sweet. Yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Sweet. Yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want.
So here I'm moving on into the bathroom. So I'm just going to put some things that we leave on the counter usually away. And then I'm going to wipe everything down using some disinfectant spray. So I'm going to start with the mirrors, and then I'll do the countertops and the sink, the toilet, before moving on to the shower walls and the bathtub. Just for those who are curious about the products I'm using, in the bedrooms I use Method Multi-Surface Cleaner in the pink grapefruit scent, and then I also sprayed on the fabrics some Febreze in the cherry blossom scent, just to give the room a nice fresh springtime kind of smell. It's really nice. And in the bathrooms I moved on to using this pine disinfectant that I actually get from a local supplier. I buy it in bulk and then I decant it into spray bottles myself, and I find it works really well and it smells amazing. I also use a toilet bowl cleaner from that same local supplier as well, and it is called Evercream, and it's got an evergreen type scent to it. And in the shower I move on a little bit later in the video, and I'm using Method Tile and Tub Cleaner, and it is in the eucalyptus and mint scent. I really like this product because the smell is not too strong, which is great, especially when you're working in small spaces. But I just want to let you know, none of this content is sponsored by any of these companies that I'm mentioning. I just really like their products. Here I'm just taking things out of the shower before I clean it, and you'll see me grab that Method spray that I talked about just a minute ago, and I'm just going to spray down the ceiling, the walls, and the shower tub before I get started to wipe it down. Here I'm just wiping off some of the different products that I keep in my shower. I find that they get like soap on them or like shampoo stuck to them and stuff. So I like to wipe the bottles down and make sure they're nice and clean before everything goes back. Just try to get everything looking as nice and clean and organized as possible. Last but not least, I'm moving on to my hallway, just picking up the laundry that needs to be done, all those rags that I use for cleaning, and some garbage and recycling that needs to go out. And then I'm just going to quickly Swiffer my hallway, make sure that there's no dust or hair or any little bits of paper left behind, get that all clean and organized, and the upstairs looking great. This is the last area that I'm going to clean for this video, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.